Hello everyone, Basic Ollie here, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video. Now at the time of this recording, it is week 13. With week 13 you get all the new shiny content, but for me personally, I don't particularly enjoy week 13 just because I get bored very quickly. After 48 hours, I'm like, I've tried all the new stuff, let's do some serious racing. And week 13 really isn't about that. It's about trying the new stuff and having a little bit of fun. So for me personally, it's not for me. So I've been thinking to myself, what could I actually do this week? And then I had an idea in my head. Why not just look through the races that are happening for the next season, the upcoming season, season 3, 2025 on iRacing, and give you a list of what I think will be the best ones. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So in today's video, we're going to look at the top 7 best races for the season. Now, this is my personal preference to what I think the best races are. You might think different. If you have any sort of races or whatever that you think I've missed out, just let me know in the comments and we'll pin it or like it or whatnot, and we can spread the information so people know about it as well. Anyways, let's crack on with the video then. Top 7 races for this season on iRacing, Season 3, 2025. Okay, week 1, we start off with an absolute banger. We have got the GT3 cars heading to Daytona. So week 1, straight away, participation levels are going to be crazy. When it comes to GT Sprint stuff, it's always popular because GT3 cars, but we've got the new tyre model, which will make them even more popular now because they are just better. They are a lot better now. Plus the combination of Daytona. We'll have GT3 Fixed, GT3 Sprint, and an Endurance. So we'll have 3 series all headed to Daytona. GT3s with a new tyre model. You know, as a week goes, to be honest with you, personally, I don't think it gets much better. The only thing that really tops this for me is if it was IMSA. And we do actually get IMSA at Daytona later on this season, which I'm very excited for. And that might be a pick in this as well. But yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely great. Participation levels are going to be through the roof. And I think it's just going to be absolutely fantastic. So, week 1, good start. Next up is one of my favourite events of the year, if not the best event of the year, and that is the Majors 24. It is a 24-hour race around Le Mans in GTPs, LMP2s, and GT3s. It basically replicates the Le Mans 24-hour, and it is done so well. It has live stewards, it has safety cars, it is so well managed, and the splits are actually done by pre-qualifying the week before. It is honestly a really fantastic event. And if you've never heard of it before and you sound interested, I'll leave a link in the description. It is a hosted event, like I said, organised by the Majors team. But it is just such a good event. It really is. And we look forward to every year. And like I said, safety cars, live stewards, and you'd actually get like a coin at the end, personalised coin. It's just a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. Pre-qualifying as well. The fact it is literally done, you know, a week before the event, and your splits are not based on your iRating, but your actual pace of your team on average, just makes the racing so good. So, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description if you are interested in that. And that is on the first weekend of this season. There's actually practicing pre-qualifying going on right now. So if you do want to do this event, make sure you sign up as soon as you can to get involved. Okay, then next up on my list is actually the Watkins Glen 6-hour, which you might be surprised by because I'm not particularly a massive fan of Watkins Glen itself. But for IMSA, it's actually pretty good. Like, the multi-class racing aspect of it is quite good, and it is quite a lot of fun. The reason I'm in an R about putting it on my list in the first place, because to be honest with you, yes, it's a real-life IMSA event, but we kind of do IMSA at Watkins Glen a lot, and a lot of 6 hours there, so it doesn't really feel that much different. It's just got special event on it because it's, you know, during the week before the actual Watkins Glen 6 hours. So participation levels are always good. So for that reason, and the fact it's IMSA, and IMSA's always half decent, it has made the list for this, but I was very much and ahhing it, if I'm being completely frank with you, if I'm being truthful. So just about made the list, but this is during week 2. So first week, we have the GT3s at Daytona. We also have the Majors 24, and then just a week later, we have the Watkins Glen 6-hour. So it's a very good start to the season, and yeah, pretty action-packed for the first couple of weeks, I will say. But Watkins Glen 6-hour, second week, Don't miss it. Next up then, we have the Spa 24-hour. And I'd actually quite like to add, so the GT Endurance, the 3-hour version of the Spa race, is on week 3. But then the GT Sprint and the Spa 24 hours on week 4. So make of that what you will. I don't know. That's what it is in the schedule. But yeah, Spa 24-hour. It's the 4th week, I believe, of the new season, and it is without a doubt, for me personally, the sweatiest of the special events. Spa, extremely popular. GT3 is extremely popular. It is just incredible. You have some 3-4K drivers that are as fast as 6 or 7K drivers. It's just mental. It's absolutely mental, and it is so tough. I think it doesn't matter what split you're in. Honestly, you will have a tough time winning this thing. We have been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years. The best we've ever finished in this thing is 2nd. Last year was extremely difficult as well with the weather, but hopefully this year we'll have a little bit more luck. So do remember, so week 3, you have the GT Endurance versions of this, so the Spa 3-hour, and week 4, you'll have the GT Sprint of Spa and the Spa 24-hour itself. The event is extremely popular, and the fact is that Spa, and again, with the new GT3 tyre model, I think we're going to get some record-breaking numbers for the Spa 24-hour this year, because with the new tyres, they just feel absolutely fantastic now. So fingers crossed that'll be good. Remember it on your calendar. Okay, so week 3, if you want to do the GT Endurance, week 4, if you want to do the Sprint, and the 24-hour. What's not to like, man? It's Spa, GT3s, 24-hour race. Mega. All right then, next up, during week 8 of season 3, 2025 on iRacing, we have IMSA at Daytona. The holy grail, if you ask me, of just sprint races. It's just so good. I absolutely love it. The 45-minute races with the GT3s, LMP2s, and GTPs at Daytona are... well, I just love it. I absolutely love it. People say, oh, there's only really corners at the infield or the bus stop, and it's a lot of straights, and it's all about the draft, blah, blah, blah. I hear you. But I'm telling you, for some reason, multi-class racing, it's just special there for me. I absolutely adore it. It really is just levels above anything else in terms of multi-class races for tracks. I don't know why. It's just got a special place in my heart. It was the first 24-hour I ever did. So it was the first endurance race I think I ever did as well. So it's just got a soft spot. I just love it. I just absolutely love it. So IMSA. So you got the IMSA Open, the IMSA Fixed, and the 6-hour heading here during week 8. So I'm just going to be here in the LMP2 all week, I think. Maybe the GT3s. I might dabble in the GTPs. But we'll have to see. LMP2s here is normally what I really, really like. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, remember, week 8, again, book that off if you can for the whole week. If you want to sweat it out, it's going to be sweaty. Participation levels going to be high. Softs are going to be crazy. Going to be a lot of fun. So week 8, one of my picks here, IMSA, Daytona. Lovely stuff. All right, on the same week, next up, we have the Portimao 1000. This is a brand new special event. It has the HPDs, the GT1s, and the GT2s. I'm not really sure how well this is going to go, but I absolutely adore the GT1 cars. If you've ever driven the GT1 cars, they're so good. They're so good. They're the best sounding cars on the service, and they just feel superb. They've got such a driver's feel to the GT1s. You can't really put into words, to be honest. And I'm absolutely gutted that the GT1s aren't as popular as they should be, because driver feel, they just hit the nail on the head every single time. The HPD, I think, is like $2.95 as well, because it's classed as legacy content. So if you want to partake, you know, you can buy one of the cars for less than $3. It's value funny. It is just absolutely brilliant. I hope it's going to be popular. I really, really do. That's why it's in this list, because it's a brand new special event and it deserves some love. It does deserve some love. This is also during week 8, so the same week that you've got IMSA at Daytona. So you could do IMSA all week, Daytona 6-hour on the Saturday, or Sunday, sorry, and then maybe do this on the Saturday as well. So it could be a very, very busy week. But yeah, this makes my list because it's got huge potential, and I really, really hope it does well. Okay, and last on my list here is the Indy 6-hour, the Indianapolis 6-hour race. I think it debuted last season. It is a 6-hour race around Indianapolis. It, again, copies the real-life IMSA schedule, I believe. So it's the week before the actual real-life event itself. Classic lineup of GTPs, LMP2s, and GT3s. participation again will be high. It's not particularly special in terms of it's just a 6 hour, so lengthwise doesn't really stand out. We have 6 hours every couple of weeks, but again, very much like Watkins Glen, because it is a special event, it will attract more people. There'll be more people there, so the softs will be better, participation levels will be better, and it should just be a good bit of fun. And I have to actually admit, I quite like multi-class racing at this circuit. Now, I'm a bit old school. If it was up to me, I'd actually remove this part of the track here. I'd just go all the way around. I wouldn't have these last 2 corners. I don't particularly like them that much. It kind of ruins the flow a little bit. If you ask me, I would just have it looping around. But yeah, I actually quite like this circuit for multi-class racing. It's a little bit underrated. During the week, if it's at IMSA, participation levels aren't particularly great. But like I said, because it is a special event, it will be half decent. And that is why it makes my list. And there's 7 races already there. Actually, 8 that I've kind of included in this list. And there's quite a few that haven't quite made the list. For example, I've got here week 10, the new Ferrari challenge. That's at Ringmeister. So the new Ferrari, that's at Ringmeister during week 10. So that'll be good fun. So that's an honourable shout out. Also, week 9, you have IMSA at Road Atlanta. So you've got the 45-minute, 35-minute, and the 2-hour, 40-minute races. They're at Road Atlanta during week 9. So there are a few other things. I think there's the Brickyard 400 as well. So there's a few NASCAR things going on as well. But those are my top 7. Let me know if you think I've missed anything out in the comments below. We could just kind of share the information and let people know, particularly when those weeks are, so you know what to do. But I have to say, this season is pretty good. It's pretty action-packed, I think. Plenty of stuff going on during the season. A little bit of a dull spell during, I think, week 5, 6, and 7. Not particularly great. I think week 7 has IMSA Road America, so that will be something. But apart from that, I don't know. So a little bit of a, dull patch there. But apart from that, I think it's a pretty good week. Again, let me know in the comments if I missed anything. Also, let me know in the comments what you think of the season itself and if you're looking forward to it. Anyways, I've been Basic Ollie. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like, subscribe on your way out, and I'll catch you for the next one. Take care. Ta-da.